From spinning tracks in Nairobi hottest clubs to ringing the bell at the Nairobi Stock Exchange. This is the incredible journey of Mike Rabar and his brothers of how they took their love for music and turned it into Homeboyz PLC and other business ventures such as Homeboyz TV, Homeboyz DJ Academy, Homeboyz Animate Company, Homeboyz Institute of Technology, even founding chair of Homeboyz rugby team, and a combined 49% ownership of Homeboyz Radio, which initially they own 100% of it. 1970 was the year Mike Rabar was born as the sixth child in a family of 8 in a polygamous family. Mike's childhood was anything but ordinary. With a father working for the railways and a mother in the publishing industry, young Mike learned the value of hard work early on. But little did anyone know, this sharp-minded kid who never missed the top 3 in class will be soon making waves in the Kenya entertainment scene. Mike attended Parklands Primary School, and upon finishing grade 7, Mike threw a leavers party outside his home with the borrowed disco equipment from a friend's brother. This was his first taste of the entertainment world. He did his O-level education in Highway Secondary School, then his A-level at the Nairobi School. Mike had always wanted to do an engineering course in the university, but Mike did not get the required grade to do an engineering course at the university. So he decided to repeat. But despite his academic prowess, he failed again to attain the required grades for an engineering course. Instead, he was admitted for a meteorology degree at the University of Nairobi. Before joining the university, he hooked up with a group called Bad Boys, which played songs at social gatherings like weddings and played with them for free. And sometimes the group members would not show up to some gigs, leaving Mike to manage the whole event scene. This led him to setting up his own group with a group of friends from Langata called The Crew that will do event entertainment gigs. Now, life threw another curveball when the boys, Mike's original group, split up. Mike, ever the innovator, thought, why let a good name go to waste? And just like that, the Crew became Homeboyz. He used the word boys from the group Bad Boys to create Homeboyz as his new group name. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the birth of Homeboyz Entertainment. Now, picture this, Nairobi University, mid-90s. While most students were hitting the clubs to party, Mike Rabar had a different mission. There he was, his eyes glued to the DJ booth, soaking in every beat, every transition. Night after night, he would approach the DJ asking for a chance to spin. He'd hear the same answer, no. So one day, Mike Rabar gathered up courage and went to a club called Vision, which he frequently visited, and proposed to be given a chance to hold up a campus night party on the day the club was not busy. And true to his word, that night was a success. Over 300 campus students showed up, and this led him to be given a job as a DJ at the club. Mike was a hustler, and after school, he would sell his mixing tapes to matatu operators and did event DJ gigs on the weekend. With success comes temptation, the lavish DJ lifestyle, the parties, the women, the drinks. But Mike, he zigged when others zagged. No alcohol, no extravagance. Instead, every shilling went back into the business. Turntables, speakers, recorder. Mike was building an empire one piece of equipment at a time by reinvesting the money he got from the gigs. And speaking of building, remember Mike's young brother John? Well, he caught up with the Homeboyz fever too. Every weekend, he would make the trek from Egerton University, rolling up his sleeve and come to Nairobi to help Mike. So, Mike Rabar wanted to be more than just a DJ and decided to pursue further education in the UK to study sound engineering at the London School of Audio Engineering, leaving the business to be managed by his siblings, John and Alpha. When Capital FM launched, the two siblings asked for slots on the radio station to play their mixes and got it, although they were doing it for free. John and Alpha carved a name for themselves in the radio entertainment scene and became so popular that they were poached by Kiss FM and a Homeboyz DJ and got a 5-hour show on Saturday nights. Mike had a greater plan for the business. Upon his return, he came up with plans that saw the birth of new business ventures that will take their company a notch higher. Mike's passion for selling music cassettes in the past did not dim, and together with his brothers, they decided to go big and open a shop for selling music CDs at the Nakumatt Prestige called The Box with double X in 2005, but failed terribly due to the lack of customers, and Kenya had no culture of buying original CDs, which were costly compared to the pirated ones down River Road. Another failure was Homegirls, Mike's brilliant idea to bring girl power to the DJ scene. It was fresh, it was funky, it was a bit ahead of its time. Turns out, convincing parents to let their daughter spin tracks into the wee hours wasn't as easy as dropping a beat. These failures were paving a road for a brighter future as the Rabar brothers went on a trail of opening new ventures, from Homeboyz DJ Academy to a state-of-the-art recording studio for radio commercial, and to add the cherry on top, the widely popular TV music show H2O. The Rabar brothers weren't just bouncing back, they were building an empire. And then, like a chart-topping hit, came their big break. Coca-Cola came knocking, asking Homeboyz to produce their pop star reality TV music talent search. But hold on to your hats, because 208 was about to take Homeboyz to a whole new level. Picture this: vibrant colors, African folklore, animation that pops right off the screen. That's right, we are talking about Tinga Tinga Show. Homeboyz, once just a group of music-loving friends, was now producing an animated series that will captivate audience across the continent. Mike Rabar, for the longest time, felt there was a gap in the radio industry, and in 2008, he decided to launch Homeboyz Radio, which became the top radio for urban hits among the youth. According to this Twitter post, it is alleged that when Homeboyz Radio began in 2008, it was broadcasting on 91.5, which is true. It is alleged that that frequency belonged to one Mr. Alex. Then one day Mr. Alex woke up and decided he wanted his frequency back because he wanted to start his own radio station. So Homeboyz had to vacate the frequency abruptly. After Alex took back his frequency, Mike Rabar learned that a certain group had an unused frequency, 103.5, and so they made a deal that Mike would pay a certain monthly fee for the frequency. At first, everything was fine. But the media landscape for radio started undergoing significant changes due to the rise of digital technology and evolving audience preferences. As a result, money generated from radio started to dwindle. This led to Mike started missing some payments. When he talked to the group about his problems, they told him to keep going and he would pay later, as alleged in this Twitter post. This led to Mike missing some payments, which piled up as debt, which led him to selling majority stake of his Homeboyz Radio Limited to the group to cover the piling debt. But this setback did not stop Mike Rabar from achieving his long-term dream of listing his company, Homeboyz Entertainment PLC, on the Nairobi Security Exchange. And as fate would have it, on 21st December 2020, the company was listed on the Nairobi Security Exchange under the ticker symbol HBE and is currently the 52nd most valuable stock on the Nairobi Security Exchange with a market capitalization of 295 million, which is about 0.018% of the Nairobi Security Exchange equity market, making it the biggest entertainment company in East and Central Africa.